Grade 7 and 12 learners are expected to go back to school. I say expected. Now, the Mpumalanga Education and Public Works Department are crisscrossing the province to ensure infrastructure is ready. Officials say all schools in 3 districts should be checked. They're also confident all infrastructure challenges would have been sorted out by then. For more on this, we cross now live to another SABC News reporter, Siphephile Kunene. Siphephile, welcome to SABC News. You've got your hard hat on, you've got your mask on. Are we ready?
Very much ready, Tabi. So this is a construction site. A helmet is a must. But basically here we have the Department of Public Works, they are here to check and assess how far these projects have been in all the schools that should be opening on Monday and accommodating learners from grade 12 and grade 7. So today they are doing a Hlanzeni. Tomorrow it's another district, and the last district will be Nkangala, which means tomorrow is hard. But with me here is the principal of Timba Primary, who will be telling us exactly if they are ready to welcome the grade 7 learners next week Monday.
Thank you very much, ma'am. First of all, I want to indicate that I feel very humbled by the visit by the MEC. He represented the school today. What I can say is that so far we have recorded 80% completion of the new Envirolu toilets, while the old pit latrines have been fixed and fumigated. We have got 131 learners in grade 7, and of which we have divided them into 6 classes, 20 in each and every class. Fumigation is underway as I'm speaking right now, meaning by Monday everything will be okay for us to start.
So as a school you have your sanitation, your sanitizers, masks and everything in place. Have you received all those?
We have received them, but we are still expecting more. But the one that we have will enable us to continue with the activities.
Thank you so much, Principal. That was the principal of this school that is at 80% in terms of the building of these toilets that are meant to be ready for learners on Monday. We have heard that the pit latrines are ready. And with me here as well is the MEC of Public Works in the province. You are crisscrossing the province. What are we expecting? How many schools are supposed to have been done by Monday and ready?
Well, Ceci, indeed, we are crisscrossing the province. We have started in the district of Hlanzeni today. Tomorrow we are doing Kangala, and then on Saturday we are completing on Kharsavand. All in all, we are doing 80 projects in implementation currently, and we are finalizing 27, which is under procurement. I started in Tabacheu at Glory Hill Primary School. There, the progress is almost 96%. Water is running. I went to Mahawan Primary School. We were almost close to 70%. And we are going to make an intervention, temporary intervention for toilets for Monday. I've agreed with the contractor. We are going to put toilets so that we can resume with classes on Monday. I'm here now at Mtimba. You could have heard the principal is also happy that we are almost at 80%. The contractor started in January. It's a 6-month project. You'll recall that since from the 26th of March, and then everything, all the activities came to a standstill. The contractor could be out of sight if we didn't have what we have now. But he's anticipating to complete on the 19th of this month, which I requested him to shorten the period with a week, and he has agreed that he's going to do what is possible to do. They will get in on Saturday and Sunday to make sure that they catch up and make sure that we complete the project. If you ask me, are we ready for learners? Yes, we are ready for learners because we have fixed the old toilets, we have fumigated them. They are ready to take the learners until we complete these new projects. The issue of water as a source to the toilets, there is a periodical supply to the school. which as and when there is that periodical supply, we'll be able to add more water tanks, and then we'll refill the tanks so that they can take long according to the period. I'm going to engage with the municipality, the executive mayor, the MM, the councillor is here. I'm happy that all of us were speaking in one voice, and we are almost ready to take learners on Monday.
Thank you so much, MEC, for your time. That was just a summary of almost everything that is expected to be attended to. And you'd understand that water forms an integral part in fighting the spread of COVID-19, and ablution facilities are the first place where cleanliness should be observed. Hence, the Department of Public Works is trying by all means to propel these toilet projects in these schools that are expected to accommodate learners on Monday, Thabiso.
Yeah. Siphephile, before I let you go, I think having been on the site, we heard the MEC that speak about 3 other regions they should be covering. You, as a reporter, as a journalist, being on site, should we or do you expect the work currently being carried out to be finished before the weekend? Mind you, it's only 2 days, which is Thursday, Friday. It has to fumigate, and for those students to come in Monday, they're cutting it fairly close. What is your take on that?
My take could be that in some schools, because we visited some schools yesterday, in some schools they're ready for operations, everything is in place. In some schools they still have a lot of challenges of which they are working around to make sure that learners are safe. The Department of Education suggested that some learners that would find themselves in a situation whereby the schools are not ready for them, they'll be taken to neighboring schools that are ready and are able to accommodate them and can take the classes, and they are teachers from those schools. So that's the plan at the moment. They also working on a plan whereby some learners will be able to learn online should push come to a shove. Yes, at the moment, some of these projects are far from being finished, just like the MEC has said that in some cases it's 90%, in some cases it's 80%. Some are finished because these lockdown kind of like delayed some of these projects. Yeah. By now, in most of them, the contractor should be out of sight. It should have handed over the project. But because of the lockdown, things were held back a bit, Thabiso.
Siphephile Kunene, thank you very much indeed for joining us, as well as video journalist Frank Kukwana. Thank you very much for the 2 of you on the update, and as far as that is concerned, coming to us live from Mpumalanga. We know